What's up, everyone? Welcome to the May 12th edition of the Bet Pro video. I am your host, Adam Scherer. You can follow me on Twitter at ShipMyMoneyDFS. We have two NBA games to find some NBA player props from tonight using our Bet Pro model. We'll also take a look at the MLB side of it for the 15 baseball games that we have going on today. Obviously, going to be a lot of stuff that we can choose from over there. So we're going to walk through both basketball and baseball, find some good prop bets for you using our Bet Pro model. If you're not familiar, these projections, this model is based off of the projections that we use for NBA and MLB DFS. So those same projections that have helped a lot of us make money in DFS, we put together this model, and now we can use it to prop bet and make some money in that market as well. So we're going to walk through some of those, but first, make sure that you are already subscribed to the Odd Shopper YouTube channel. If you're not, do it now. Also, hit the thumbs up below this video. It helps us out quite a bit. Now, starting at BetMGM, Josh Hart at the top, under 5.5 rebounds at -110, only projects for a 2% return. So, not expecting a ton here, but with there being two basketball games, there isn't always a ton to like. We project him for 4.3 rebounds. That gives us a 53% chance of winning. We recommend wagering 2.3% of your bankroll. That's the S-bet percentage here, and you can expect it to grow by 0.04%. We have seen Hart taking a backseat to Quentin Grimes in terms of playing time. Now, last game, Hart was in massive foul trouble, so we shouldn't expect him to play as few minutes as he did, but Grimes also played 48 minutes in that game. He's clearly been the guy to step up without quickly. Hart is likely to play more minutes tonight than he did last game, but still projects for just 4.3 rebounds here. Now, moving over to Caesars, nothing really to talk about here. We didn't love the Josh Hart bet here at 2%. On Caesars, everything is 1% or worse. So if you just want action, under 5.5 rebounds for Hart at -118 or under 14.5 points plus rebounds plus assists for Hart at -119 are going to be your best bets, but I would just leave it alone. Moving over to DraftKings, LeBron James leads the way, under half of a block at +155 tonight against Golden State. He projects for 0.6, but at +155, obviously, obviously the odds are in our favor there. Gives us a 4% expected return, 40% expected win rate. We recommend wagering 1.9% of your bankroll, and you can expect it to grow by 0.05%. And finally, on FanDuel, again, only a 2% ROI at the top, but under 3.5 assists for Gabe Vincent tonight against the Knicks at +108. He projects for 3, so we have about a 49% chance of winning, 2% expected return. Recommend wagering 1.6% of your bankroll, and you can expect it to grow by 0.03%. Now, we are going to move over to the MLB side, and while we're waiting for that to load, we are still offering a 7-day free trial for both the NBA and MLB models. You sign up once, you get the 7-day free trial, access to both of them. Highly recommend doing that sooner rather than later, given that there's just naturally going to be more value for you if you take advantage of it while there are still NBA games going on. Obviously, once the NBA wraps up, it is still valuable, and you should still check it out if you haven't, but you'll only have access to MLB at that point since NBA isn't happening. Right now, you get two sports for free. So take advantage of it now if you haven't already. We think you'll like it and stick around. We think that it'll put money in your pocket and likely pay for itself going forward. So check that out. And now moving back to the MLB bets, starting on DraftKings at the top, we have Ken Waldichuk under 5.5 strikeouts at -130. He projects for 4.7 tonight in a very difficult matchup against the Rangers. That gives us a 62% chance of winning and a 10% expected return. We recommend wagering 9.8% of your bankroll, and you can expect it to grow by 0.67%. Now, keep in mind with these S-bet percentages, they can run a little bit high. If you are more risk averse, there's nothing wrong with cutting that in half. Obviously, it lowers your expected return as well, but keeping money, staying in the game, obviously is the number one goal. So keep that in mind. But a 10% expected return here on Waldichuk, under 5.5 total strikeouts. On FanDuel, Adam Wainwright over 3.5 Ks tonight against Boston at +122. He projects for 4.2, struggled in his first start of the season, but did throw 90 pitches. So we don't have any workload concerns. Just needs to pick up more than 3 strikeouts tonight against Boston. We expect that to happen 53% of the time, which gives us a 19% expected return. On BetMGM, Andrew Kisner, under half of a hit at +125 tonight against Boston. James Paxton is making his season debut for the Red Sox. Honestly, no idea what to expect from Paxton. He walked way too many guys in his rehab starts. He also struck out about 26%. He hasn't pitched meaningfully in the major leagues in like 3 years. Used to be a legitimate ace, many injuries between then and now. So don't know what to expect really, but Kisner's not a great hitter either. Under half of a total hit at plus 125 gives us a 10% expected return. If he ends up not being in the lineup or you just don't want to mess with Andrew Kisner, we can go to a strikeout prop here as well. Kyle Bradish under 4.5 tonight against a surprisingly good Pirates team at plus 110. He projects for 4.3, which gives us a 9% expected return. And finally on Caesars, Yuri Perez, this is one of the earlier games, but it is a 6:40 start, so you should still have plenty of time to make this bet once you see the video. Yuri Perez making his major league debut, one of the top pitching prospects, if not the top pitching prospect in baseball, 20 years old and I think like 27 or 28 days. Really talented pitcher. But under 4.5 total strikeouts tonight in his debut against Cincinnati at plus 156. He projects slightly north of the 4.5 strikeouts at 4.7, gives us a 45% chance of winning, but a 15% expected return. So to recap, on DraftKings, we are going under 5.5 strikeouts for Ken Waldichuk at minus 130. On FanDuel, we're going over 3.5 total strikeouts for Adam Wainwright at plus 122. On BetMGM, under half of a total hit for Andrew Kisner at plus 125. If you're not interested in that one, under 4.5 strikeouts for Bradish at plus 110. And finally, on Caesars, Yuri Perez, under 4.5 total strikeouts at plus 156. That's all I have for you today. Good luck on your bets tonight. Enjoy tonight's games. Thanks for checking out the video and have a good weekend.